It's time for the big reveal. Mystery guest, come in. Who are you?
It's the Sugababes.
Oh, yes. Oh, come and have a sit down. Oh, do you know what? I was half expecting Clarkson, May and the hamster, so I'm so relieved. Oh,
Hi.
Honestly, the relief is real. Hiya, it's the Sugababes, everyone.
So funny how nervous you get about it.
Well, because you don't know, and they honestly don't tell me. Oh, what a relief. Sorry, I'm just getting my... Now, last time I saw you was probably Radio 2 in the Park, which was last summer.
Yes.
And obviously, you were amazing in Preston. And then last time I saw you on telly would have been Brit Awards.
Yes.
Any gossip from backstage? I wasn't there this year.
Oh, we met Jared Leto backstage. I was very excited about that.
What was he like?
Really lovely.
Was he?
I was sort of fangirling a bit. We all had a photo with him, so that was nice.
Yeah, he's very handsome, isn't he?
So handsome, oh my
Yeah.
God.
And who was your favourite performance? I thought...
That's easy.
Jade.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was going to say, I think it would be Jade.
Oh my God.
Mind-blowing.
Better in the flesh.
My jaw was like literally dropping.
Do you know, we had her in a couple of weeks before, maybe a week before, and she was like, I'm throwing everything at it. And she really did.
Oh, she did, yeah.
It was sensational.
It was incredible. Like, everyone was standing at the end of it. Like, it was a special performance, for sure.
Keisha, Mucha and Siobhan are with me from Sugababes. I know all of their names, and we're in a really good place. I've met you so many times over the years. I'm so glad it's you. Speaking of... Well, I want to talk about new music. Now, I played the new single, the latest single, the other day. People were loving it. The response was big. So does it feel to have some good new music out there?
Yes. Oh my God.
Especially ahead of the tour, which starts in a few weeks. So I think it was really important for us that we are playing new music at that tour. The fans deserve it.
Absolutely.
Another thing as well, I don't know if this has been spoken about much, but they completely underestimated the crowd at Glastonbury.
I know.
Again.
Twice.
Twice.
Oh my God.
It was insane. Did you love it?
Oh my God, yeah.
We did, and we were just as surprised as everyone else, because obviously in 2022 when we had the whole Sugababes shut down the Avalon, we were surprised then, but then you can kind of chalk it up to no one's seen you in a long while, you know. And then...
But I was rubbing my hands together like, it's happening again. Come on, girls.
But for it to happen a second time, we were like...
But also, not that far in advance, there was no one out there, and we were like, oh, wow, it's going to be like the opposite.
Oh, no.
There was literally nobody.
The pressure.
Were you stressed like I get about mystery guests?
It was exactly. It was our nieces and Mucha's daughter that went out the front, and they were like coming back laughing, like there's no one out there. And we were like, oh wow, okay.
By the way, that's not funny.
Yeah, no, they didn't make it any better.
Within minutes, it was like, oh, it's one in, one out, and they've had to shut the area. We were like, wow.
Well, you know what that means. Get on the main stage next time, please. Thank you.
Gradually, hopefully.
We're putting it out there into the universe.
I don't think it's going to be gradual. I don't. Right, so Mucha, Siobhan and Keisha, we're going to play the new song now, and then we'll talk more about the tour after this. We'll talk more about the tour. I'm just calming down, okay? So let's hear that new one that went down so well the other day when we played it. This is Jungle, Sugababes, playing now on Radio 2. They're my mystery guests, no longer a mystery. Siobhan, you were listening when I played that first the other day.
Yes.
How still you get the tingles?
Yeah, I was saying, I think it's like you hear it through other people's ears when you first hear it on the radio, and I was like, is it going to kind of fall flat, or is it going to sound like a banger? And in my opinion, I was like, it sounds amazing, so I was happy.
Yeah, I agree.
We were listening.
Yeah, we was.
So back to the Brits. You presented Jade with her first solo Brit, and you've been writing with Jade.
Yes.
So does that mean that we're going to get some more new Sugababes music?
Oh yeah.
That's the plan, right?
Yeah, of course.
And quite quickly.
Is it an album?
Oh, there's an album coming, yeah.
Oh, good. And will we get to hear what you... sorry, so many questions. Will we get to hear what you wrote with Jade?
We don't. So we started the writing session. We haven't completed it yet. So we actually don't know what's going on the record just yet.
Okay.
But there's definitely something in that, and we will work to finish it. It was fun working with her, actually.
Yeah.
She's great.
She's lovely. She's just all good vibes.
Yeah.
Listen to these texts. Gail in Northampton, the best British female group by far.
Aww.
Hey Scott, the Sugababes were my first ever concert from Nicola in Edinburgh.
I love that.
New Sugababes tune, massive. That's from 300, and I love it. It says 191. Sometimes they don't leave their name, so I just read out the end of the numbers. I remember one of the early things I did at Radio 1. We had to come to interview you at a photo shoot. And it was up in Camden in London somewhere.
Oh, gosh.
And I remember being quite nervous because I was like, oh my God, they're so cool and I'm not. Like you was like when you came out with Over. Yes. I was slightly intimidated by your coolness, I'm not gonna lie.
I love that.
I think we were just very shy, actually.
Do you think?
Yeah, oh no,
Yeah,
100%.
probably.
Yeah, we didn't do any training and
Media training. Yeah.
none of that.
Also, I don't know if you or the producers realised at the time, but Overload is one of those tracks that you play on the radio now, and I might do in a minute. It has not aged, and some of the songs from that time really have. Why do you think that is?
I think it's...
We were
You
a
can play
bit
it now.
ahead of our time, I
Well,
guess.
no, I think absolutely, because you can play it
Live
now, and it
instrumentation.
could be a recent song.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's a nice feeling for sure.
Yeah, it's hard to put your finger on. If we knew the formula, we'd do it every time.
Yeah. So, are you going to be doing... Someone just told me you're doing your first ever arena tour.
Yes.
That can't be true, your first arena tour.
Quite
It is,
surprising, isn't
yeah.
it? It really is.
Yeah,
I know.
but I'm thrilled.
Pressure. We're ready.
Very excited. It's quite nerve-wracking.
Is it?
The show's
Yeah.
really coming together. It's going to be beautiful. There are some really wow moments in it that even we have kind of stood back and been like, this is really special.
So you're already deep in the rehearsal?
Yes.
Yes.
Much as
Yes. There's many different sides
can't
of
say
that.
I
too
think
much.
there's so much going
There's so
on.
much going
Yeah.
on.
There's
Yeah,
band
yeah.
rehearsals, there's choreography,
Rehearsals,
Oh my God,
there's
yeah.
vocal harmony rehearsal, then there's the full production, then there's a dress
Absolutely.
rehearsal. So there's a lot.
Is it taking up most of your time?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. So, I'm just getting the details through here. You can tell this is an unplanned interview. UK and Ireland tour, starting in Leeds on the 8th of April.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's soon.
That's like yeah.
Oh, I'm
very,
stressed.
very soon.
And then off to London, Manchester, Birmingham, Cardiff, Newcastle, Glasgow, Belfast, and Dublin. So you're
Yes.
going
And then we're on to
everywhere.
Europe. Yeah,
And then Europe.
Yeah.
One more thing. Last time you were on with me, we were going through an old interview. This is a couple of years ago, and
Oh gosh.
it was a really old interview from, I don't know, like Top of the Pops magazine, and you had been gutted that you missed Abs from Five's birthday party. Great news is they're back, announced on this
saw
show.
them.
Yeah, did you see
We
them?
saw them at the Brits.
It
Yeah.
really is like the 2000s again, and I love it.
I love it for
It was
them.
cute. Yeah, I like
yeah.
them.
I'm glad they're all together.
This one saying, so excited the Sugababes are on The Breakfast Show. We're coming to see them on the 12th of April. So excited. We're getting married on the 28th of June. So this is a welcome distraction from the stress.
Oh, amazing. Absolutely.
Congrats.
We have a night off from that planning.
Yeah, that's Liz and Rob in Birmingham. And then Lynn here from Moray saying, Overload is still by far my favourite Sugababes track and
Love
my
that.
favourite lineup. It's that thing though, when you get on that stage and you start doing them songs, it's hit after hit after hit. And I'll see you at the front. Thank you so much for being my mystery guest. I'm so pleased it was you.
Thank you.
We're so happy to be here. Thank you. For
I know.
No shade on anyone that's ever presented Top Gear, but it's just familiar faces. Thank you so much. All right, let's play this. See?
Thank you.
Has it aged a day? Here we go. Overload, Sugababes. I'll see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.